is Elizabeth Clare Brewington with Discover Brightside, the video podcast. And I'm so excited because this young lady, Sara, a talented artist, is someone that we've been trying to talk to since December. And what? It's April. So I'm so glad with her busy schedule and our busy schedule that we were able to bring her to all of you. So show some love and write us a comment and tell us what you think about this interview. So, Sara, welcome to Discover Brightside. Tell us what you do, and I am so delighted to have an artist in my midst. So, over to you.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for having me. I'm beyond excited and thrilled. Hi, everyone. My name is Sara. I am the artist and founder of Swil Art Studio. And I create handmade watercolor illustrations that are inspired by everyday life of Southern California, where I live. And I put those illustrations on various keepsakes, really with an intention of helping people to slow down, notice what is already around them, and reconnect with a memory and feel the sufficiency of what is already around us, savoring those life's moments. You are muted, Elizabeth.
You specialize in watercolors, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So tell us a little bit about those watercolors and what inspired you and what's your style and some interesting things about your paintings.
Yeah, so I define my style as very expressive and fluid, while also being at the same time structured. And I think it's this interesting blend that makes it unique because I work with two medium. Primarily, I work with ink and I do line work with ink. And then I apply various layers or washes of watercolors. And watercolors tend to be much more fluid and whimsical and dreamy and not so controlled, versus the line work with ink has a little bit more definition and foundation and structure. And I really love how these two really complement each other. And I am very much inspired by everyday scenes and places that I see around me that I just experience in my life. Think like neighborhood corner cafes and maybe like a beach scene with a lifeguard tower at sunset. So things that are really like little snapshots of Southern California living. And I love either sketching them right there on location. I sit with my sketchbook. I have my kind of travel art supply kit, and I just sketch what I see. Or if it's hard for whatever reason, maybe there's no great access or it's too busy or whatever, I would take some photos and then paint it from the reference. And then with those illustrations, I actually put them on various different keepsakes that help people really make those moments and memories tangible. So I would make either just art prints that people can frame and put on a wall or on a desk, or a notebook, or a coaster, or a magnet, or various different products that help people reconnect with that memory of that place. And I also work a lot with brands. I collaborate with different brands, specifically very like place rooted brands, hospitality, venues, where I translate their vision, their place, their venue, their soul of their brand into, again, something that their guests or customers can actually take home with them and make into this more meaningful keepsake of an experience they had that is rooted in this place.
How exciting! And in this day and age with AI, where you can use art for everything, so you could take your paintings and, really expand. What I love about living in 2026 is that for an artist, you are now preserving art, because back in the 50s or the 40s, the poor artists would sell their paintings and, they would never have access to it again. They wouldn't even know where their paintings went. I used to paint as a child, and my mother was a big socialite, so she would have art galleries and parties around
Mm.
my art. And before
That's amazing.
I know, but I used to be very upset because she would sell my paintings for charity, and
How entrepreneurial. I love that
and they
spirit.
were gone, and so I had no, I should have had a camera to take photos, but I had
Yeah.
nothing left. It was gone. So I feel like in this day and age, I feel like how wonderful it is for an artist because you've got so many avenues with your art, and it's just infinite. So this is a great
Absolutely.
time to be an artist. Yeah.
Yes, I completely agree. There is just so much opportunity. And even though the technology is advancing very quickly, and as you mentioned, we have this like really great expansion of AI, I truly believe that there is place for both. There is place
Yeah.
for technology assisting us, and there is a place for human touch and
Yeah.
something that comes from the soul and the heart that no machine will be able to replicate. And in fact, I see it even reflected in my practice. So I do everything by hand. Um, I then digitize my artwork in order to print them onto the keepsakes, but everything is made by hand. Um, and I noticed that people resonate with it, like the imperfections, the fact that
Yes.
it's a little bit sketchy, that it's not, pixel perfect. And then I started actually drawing illustrations that are not colored, that are only ink of different iconic places in San Diego. And I started running coloring events. I also launched a coloring book with those. And people have been really resonating with it. And even those illustrations, they are a little bit like expressive and sketchy. They are not like perfect outlines, but people say that it gives them a lot of freedom and liberty, that they like that it's, a little bit imperfect. And most of all, that they really like the analog aspect of it, that it's an activity that it's off screen. It's a little break from computers and technology, and they can color, and it's very soothing and just like relaxing, very mindful experience as well, because it really helps you be present in the moment. It's also community building because we do it in groups. We usually have some like nice beverage to sip, and people talk with each other. So it's this like nice break from technology, which I believe we really need these days. Um, with so
Yes.
much screen time and overstimulation and constant to-do list and pinging and like constant terror of like more,
Yeah, but
more,
I
more,
think,
more to do.
yeah, I think with AI, I mean, we're going to have lots of problems with it, hacking and everything. But I think with AI, the automation is going to make life much easier. So I think right now it's very confusing. But I think this is my prediction that, in time, uh, we'll have like, communities that we know each other virtually and that are safe. And then everything will be automated, so it's going to be a lot more easy, I hope, a lot
Yeah,
more
me
easier.
too. Me
but
too.
um but where can we get your art, and where is it available, and how can people find you?
The best place to find me is on my website, and my website is the name of my studio. So it's Swil Arts, SWILARTS.com. And on the website, it's very easy to sign up for my newsletter where I share the latest collections, what I'm working on, different interesting collaborations. But I also share what I call California moments worth keeping, which are these snapshots of everyday life that I sketch, and I tell people how they help me pause, slow down, savor those life moments. And I also share with my subscribers spotlights on various conscious local businesses, because I run my business in a very, I hope, intentional and conscious way. I am very much about integrity of how things are made. So care for the planet, care for the people. I use only eco-sustainable products and materials wherever possible. And I ship things from my website carbon neutral. And we donate percent of sales to aligned charities. So there is a lot of practices we do that I care about. And I truly believe that it is possible to have a for-profit business which also has integrity and cares for people and planet. So when I come across, since I'm in like many entrepreneurial cycles, and small business owner cycles. Whenever I come across a business that feels like it's upholding the same values that are close to my heart as the business owner, I usually spotlight them in my newsletter so that the word spreads and more people find out about them. So a newsletter is a great way to kind of stay in my circle if someone resonates with my work. And I'm also on all regular social media, you name it, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Facebook, Pinterest.
Me too. I just love it. I wish there were more hours in the day, just, like 5 hours just for social media.
Tell
But
me about it.
yeah, I really do enjoy it as well. So thank you so much, and I hope to have you back on the community channel. And this is Discover Brightside, where we discover new people through video and reviews. So that's what we do. So write us a comment, tell us what you think, and if you happen to buy one of Sarah's art pieces, take a photo and show it to us so we know that you're watching our channel and you're paying attention. So go make a connection on Facebook, Instagram, wherever she can be found, and write her a comment. Tell her that you saw the video. Thank you for watching Discover Brightside. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Yeah.